Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek, but I am Penge, and welcome back to the Guild 3, where we rejoin the PieceOfCake Dynasty. And last time out, I think there were two key moments in the life and times and history of the PieceOfCakes. And number one was that we constructed this just here. This is our herb hut, where we branched out a little bit into a different kind of industry. So we took on herbalism, and we've constructed the herb hut. And of course, it is the Cup of Tea house, because we got in touch with Claude Cup of Tea, our old friend Claude. It was good to sort of hear from Claude again-ish. I don't know how we got hold of Claude. I assume we sent him a messenger or a carrier pigeon or something. But we said, hey Claude, we've heard about this very famous tea that you're selling over there in France. Would you be interested in coming over here to Germany, to the lovely city of Magdeburg, and selling your tea here as well, as a sort of franchise arrangement, if you like? We'll look after it. The PieceOfCakes will make sure that your shop does well. We'll manage it. But just come over here. It'll spread the name. It'll look really, really good. And it's in a prime spot. It is in a spot which is in need of tea, because it is in front of the castle. In fact, it's not even just a castle. It's a palace. It's the Archbishop's Palace, la-di-da. And of course, Claude said yes. So we've got this place set up. We have had a few teething issues with this, but we'll make it work. One of our jobs today is to make sure that this place here is becoming efficient and is actually selling some stuff and making a profit and all that kind of stuff. We will get on it because it's important. It's tea and it's important. And the second thing that happened, which is also very, very important, I would say it's equally as important as tea, is that the PieceOfCakes are no longer commoners. They're not commoners, they're not serfs, they're not commoners, they're not yeomans, they're not residents, they are citizens. And this opens up a whole load of new exciting options. So we can send the children to school, we can hire henchmen, we can escort people, we can buy a citizen house, we can run for office, and of course the most exciting thing of all is that we can read things out loud. Hooray for the power of reading things out loud using our own voice. I do think that's a very odd sort of thing to unlock there. But of course, the big things from there, things that we are probably going to be looking at, we're probably going to be sending at least the heir, so at least Battenberg, off to school, because that means that they will get extra skills and experience points and all that kind of stuff. And we can now run for office. So at some point we will be going into here to have a look at what jobs are available. I mean, right now there's only an informer and a gate guard. There's a couple of those availabilities there. Not really anything else that we can get in. But of course, this is kind of the council. This is the ruling folks of Magdeburg. And once we're in here, we can then start working our way up the tree, if you like, going through to here, maybe going up to become the treasurers, and this thing here, maybe get to the mayor. And then eventually, the ultimate goal is to get over here and get in charge. I think we're some way off that right now, but we'll give it a jolly good go. But you know what? We need to be in here to at least get to that point. So we can do that as well, which is very, very exciting. And of course, we can build citizen houses and all sorts now. So there's lots and lots of exciting things we can do. Also, we did see that there was a bit of a clothing shortage around the place. So maybe a tailor would be a good thing to get underway. However, I do notice that the first level of tailoring is very, very undramatic. We can make cloths, blankets, linen sacks, and a bag. It's not the most exciting of things. We kind of need to get down to here, where we can make at least clothes. I mean, I suppose you could wear a linen sack if you wanted to. But I mean, there's proper clothes. And then down here's where we get to sort of half-decent stuff. Free citizens garb. I mean, this is where we want to be. Gorgeous clothes. Who does not want to wear some gorgeous clothes? So yeah, we'll go and we'll start maybe thinking about getting ourselves a weaving mill set up as well. So right now, we've got ourselves just shy of 5,000 money, generic money, and we've got ourselves, what's that, almost 1,400 influence, which is pretty good. We've sent Battenberg out to go and play. We have our second child, who is not able to do anything right now because I think they're too young. And then Elisa and Gunter are both sort of yelling about how great they are. So let's get this started, shall we? Let's have a look in here right now and just see what we can do. So gate guard. Can we apply to be a gate guard? There is currently no election for that office. Okay, so what would you get? Income for that office, you would get 500 money plus 125 influence. I assume that is every, as we would see it, year. I imagine every year that passes, we'd get that. So, okay, we have to pay 85 to apply. So 500 gold, 125 influence for the gate guard. What if we were the informer? It's exactly the same. It is exactly the same. The informer gathers all kinds of intelligence, thus the office holders are informed about the mood of and events in the city so they can respond appropriately. Okay, now I think this is what Claude had last time out. Claude was an informer. Do we want to go down the route of a gate guard and then become a council guardian, which sounds very exciting, but does this mean they have to go fighting? The Council Guardian's task is to protect the councillors, particularly when they are sitting in judgment of offenders. That sounds a little bit like we might need to be a bit fighty. And I'm not entirely sure Gunter's he's not a fighting kind of guy. I mean, he can hold his own. I don't think he's a fighting kind of guy. We can't go for any of these, although I would love to go for one of these. I would love to have a go at becoming a town clerk, because that just sounds very exciting. Also, yes, I'm in the UK, we say clerk. Don't ask me why. Clerk makes perfect sense, but in the UK we say clerk for reasons that I'm not entirely sure of. So yeah, I'd like to go for one of those. But right now, let's just get in here. Let's become an informer, and we will be on the same sort of level there as one of our enemies. So the Schlenders are one of our sort of feuding dynasties, but we will be on a level par there. Okay, right. Let's apply for this show. The only thing is, nominators. Oh, no, they nominate me. Oh, okay. Right, I was going to say, if Mr. Schlender is involved in that, he's not going to nominate me. But okay. Right, we will apply. So, okay. We'll go for that. Gunter. There you go. Right, marvellous. So Gunter can have a go at that. So confirm that. Yes, I would like to use a paltry 85 influence to have a go at that. So when do we find out? Next election, 1409 at 19 hours and 55 minutes. So some way off yet. So we'll see if we're going to become an informer. There's only one little sort of flag thing. So I think we're the only one there. I imagine we cannot. Ooh, can we become a treasurer? No, we can't. We need an office level 3 and we need to be a squire. Yeah, we're nowhere near that at all. You do get paid quite a lot. You get paid 2,000 monies and 500 influence. That's quite good. We'll get there. We'll get there one day. What does a captain need? Office level 4 and patrician. Okay, right. So yeah, we've got to drag our way up a little bit. But if we get this job, at least we are on the ladder here. At least we've made the start of our journey to become the sovereign and be in charge. Okay, that's good. Let's take a quick look at this as well. Is this making money? Now, the day's only just started. So let's have a little look at the stats. Bring it through to 1408, because that would, hang on a minute, back to 1408, everybody. There we go. Right, businesses. How did the businesses do? The Woodry, which still grates on my nerves when I see it, but we've only got a limited amount of letters and I wanted to put them in. So, yeah, that actually made some money. That actually made 1,850 monies. Well done. PieceOfCake Crafts made quite a lot of money. The Cup of Tea House struggled a little bit. We did make quite a lot of purchases. We're not selling too much in the front store. Now, a few people were saying that our storage rules are a little bit all over the shop. They're saying, what you're doing is you're selling some things. Now, yes, look, blackberries, sell. We don't want to sell blackberries. We want to procure blackberries. But no, but the storage rules are such that we're not using the storage rules, are we? We're using the transport route that we've set up ourselves. So this is not actually having any bearing on anything. We are going to be selling the tea in the front store, which I think is what they're doing. So it's just tea in the front store, and we're buying that. And then we're taking the rest of the tea to the market. So I think that should be fine. We've got quite a lot of the mixed herbs. I think maybe let's put Sylvia on AI controls. So these two can make tea until the cows come home. But there we go. You can just make the herb tea. So Dorothy and Carl can be delicious tea makers. And then Sylvia here can do whatever is required. So if there's stuff to grind, if there is the lovely blackberries and lavender to make the mixed herbs, then do that. If there's none of that left, then make some tea. So let's see what you do. So let's actually put time onto a normal speed. There'll be people rejoicing, going, hooray, he's actually playing the game. So yeah, you're just doing the mixed herbs. Do you know what? Yeah, we might leave you on that because you might flit around and change. You might suddenly say, right, we've got plenty of mixed herbs. Let's make some tea or whatever. So yeah, that's quite good. At the moment, what have we got? 20 blackberries and 20, well, 90. Yes, so it's dropping a little bit as we work on them. Okay, that's fine. You're now bringing mixed herbs. Yeah, do we want you? Hang on. What's the trade route doing now? What's the trade route doing? You are bringing mixed herbs. I don't think we need to buy the mixed herbs. I think we could stop buying the mixed herbs and then just make the stuff ourselves. Because we've got quite a lot of the stuff now. So let's not buy the mixed herbs. So take them out of the trade route. So you're going to go to the market. You're going to buy some water. Somebody has pointed out, because we bought them a bag. Somebody did say, I'm intrigued to know how exactly buying someone a bag means they can hold more buckets of water, which is a very good point. So we've got ourselves a bucket of water. We drop off the 8 water. We take some tea. We sell the tea. And then we pick up lavender and blackberries. We drop it off. And then we repeat the cycle over and over again. Let's go for that. Let's go for that. So confirm that route, please. So you're then going to take what? You're going to take the tea somewhere. Right, nice and quick, nice and quick. Come on. Let's see this working. Let's see this working. And now look, Sylvia is making tea. Sylvia has realised that we have way too many mixed herbs now. She's going, do you know what? That's plenty of mixed herbs. I'm going to help you guys make some tea now, which is wonderful. You're taking 8 tea to the market, which is also brilliant. So here we go. Let's get some tea to the market and see if we can make any money from this. So right, hang on. Did we just make some money from that? Oh, I wasn't quick enough. I was going to click and watch. Okay, never mind. Right, come back here. So we'll follow you. So you're coming over here. You pick up some stuff. Right, move time on nice and fast. Right, what do we do at the market? So we're going to spend a bit of money, I assume, are we? We have spent 24. That's not so bad. That is okay. Run over to here. Hopefully we'll pick up some tea and then we will make some profit. 351. That is brilliant. Okay, that's very, very good. I'm very happy with that. We just made an absolute pile of money off that. That is wonderful. Okay, now let's just check. Let's just check that that actually is still making a profit. So we're not spending a gazillion on this. So yeah, purchases, 656. We have made 918 monies. Of course, there's the money we pay the employees and all that kind of stuff. That's absolutely fine. I think that will sort itself out quite nicely indeed. The Woodry has made, oh my goodness me, everyone is going crazy for the combs. That's brilliant. Oh, we've made an awful lot of money. We've made 2,352 monies. That is excellent. That is excellent moneying indeed. Okay, right, good. So we're making a nice bit of profit. We've sold a bit. We've bought something there. Is this trade route as optimal as it could be? Is this as optimal as it could be? Hang on. Let's put time back down to slow-mo. Let's just have a look at this and see if we're doing this a good way or a really silly way. Do you know, I think we are making extra journeys that we don't need to make, aren't we? Because we did carry extra stuff, but now we're not. So we've got a bag, which means we can carry 3 things at any one time. So 3 different types of item, up to 20 of that item, I think. So we're going to pick up from the market. We'll pick up some water. Right, clear all this. Away with you all. So we'll pick up water. We will pick up lavender. And we will pick up blackberries. But we don't want that many of each. So what did we do last time? Was it 10 of each? Was it 10? Might have been slightly less than 10. Let's put 8. Although that will only make... Yeah, that'll make 8 lots of the stuff. That's fine. That'll make 8 lots of the mixed herbs. So we'll do that and that. So 8 water, 8 of the lavender, 8 blackberries. Right. Then go to here. Go back to our place. Go to the cup of tea house. Drop off the water. Drop off the lavender. Drop off the blackberries. There's a pattern forming here. So -8. Get rid of those things. Then -8 for the lavender. There we go. And -8 for the blackberries. So now we've got that sorted. So we've gone there. So we've gone, hey, look, right, here we are. Then we'll go to here. So we pick up some stuff. We drop off the stuff. Then from here, we want to pick up any tea you might have. So let's pick up 10. So go, there you go. There is 10 tea. Now here, can we say tea, sell 10 tea? Is that going to be how it can work? So at the market, get rid of any tea we've got and pick up those things. Go back to the cup of tea house, drop off those things, pick up tea. Is that going to work? Let's have a look. So we'll save that. We'll tell you to do that. This route requires more free inventory slots to complete that your transporter currently has available. Okay, right. There is a thing we can do to sort that out. I do think that's that's not quite right. I think that's not quite right. But what we could do is we could treat you to something. So come here first. So come here. Let's just drop off those goods first. So drop off into the market. Oh, I've slowed time down too much. Oh, that's water. We'll just get rid of that. Yeah, fine, whatever. Just sell the water, make it go away. So, yeah, you can only carry 3 things. But you're only carrying 3 things anyway. So you don't need to be holding 4 things. However, if you must, how can we get you... Oh, someone's leveled up. Lovely. Can we get you a cart? Because that gives you +2 storage slots. I mean, we could get a horse-drawn cart, but that seems a little bit excessive. Also, there's none available. We could get you a hand cart. What does a horse-drawn cart do? That gives you 2 storage slots and 5% speed. A hand cart is 2 storage slots and 10% down on speed. Oh, that's not very good. Oh, that's terrible. Oh no, I don't want that. I want them to go quicker, if anything. But then that would require a horse-drawn cart. But I don't think we need a horse-drawn cart, because we're not that far away, and it is quite expensive. Hang on. If we tell you to do tea time now, you should be okay. So yeah, you can go over to here. Right, let's have a look at what's going on. So you go to there. Hopefully you've picked up some tea, because there should be plenty of tea. We go there. Right, so we've bought a load of stuff. So what have you got on you now? You've got the 3 things. Okay, that's fine. Maybe it's because she had water in her hands at the time, and then I was telling her to buy some more water. So now... she's dropped that off and she's picked up 10 tea. Okay, this is brilliant. Right, now we go back to the market. We sell said tea for hopefully umpteen gazillions of monies. 321 money. That's beautiful. And then we pick up the ingredients. Right, that seems more efficient. Yes, excellent. And who are you? Oh, you're Sylvia. Oh, you're the AI-controlled person, are you? Right, we want you to be doing better productivity stuff. So what was it? Dexterity and intelligence. So, oh yes, we'll put your intelligence up, I think, 70 through to 77. Okay, marvellous. Right, now we've got ourselves a bit of money. So what we can do now is, I think, we've got 2 jobs really. Number 1 is to get Gunter some better clothes to wear. Because Gunter at the minute is now a citizen. He's no longer a commoner. He doesn't have to wear the... Hello? Who are you behind me, sir? Do I need to call somebody to deal with you? Why are you following me, Hugo, you strange man? So yeah, he's not a commoner anymore. He doesn't have to wear these. He's not a handyman. He's a man of status. He's a man of privilege. He's a citizen of the city of Magdeburg. And as such, I think he should be attired correctly. So we're going to go and get him some clothes. But also, we want to send Battenberg off to school. Because we can do that. That will get Battenberg lots of XP and such like. And Battenberg will be the character that we will control in the future when Gunter snuffs it. So, yeah, let's get Battenberg away to school. Battenberg, were you just hitting someone then? Do I need to tell you off? You're just... I don't know what you're doing. I'm not entirely sure what you're doing, but I'm sure it's brilliant. You're pulling some funky moves. That's apologising to the neighbours. There. Send you to school for 5,000 monies. However, we have seen that in this, what happens if you send them to school now and then you build a new house, then the whole school thing gets reset. You get your money back and they return to you. But that might not be what we want. So do we need to build ourselves a new fancy citizen house first? Also, let's level up Dorothea the herbalist. Dexterity. Yeah, indeed. You've only got dexterity of 1. So let's give you that up to 78% productivity. That is wonderful news. The money is absolutely rolling in. This is wonderful. I am liking this a great deal. I'm very impressed. So yeah, maybe what we do is we get ourselves a house set up somewhere, a citizen house in the proper city, because we're allowed now, because we're fancy pants. So we do that, and then we send off Battenberg to school, wherever the school might be. I don't know. Normally they're in the middle somewhere, aren't they? I wonder where the school is. We'll have to follow him to see. But yeah, they're normally around sort of here somewhere. Is it in this bit? I mean, that's our shop. I don't think it's over this side. I'm not entirely sure where the school is. I don't know, but they'll send them to the school. And then maybe then, once we've got all that stuff done, maybe then we can get going to some fancy clothes. I think maybe let's get a house. Let's get a fancy house, shall we? Because I think that sounds fun. Can't remember how much they are. So, residences. Let's get ourselves a citizen house. Okay, they're 5,950. We get to choose which one we want. I do like this. I like this aspect of it. I mean, there's nothing different about them in terms of the actual in-game mechanics, but it's just they look good. I quite like the look of this. Or that one, because it's got green bits. I imagine they're all exactly the same. You can have 200 workers in that house. Wow, that's a tight squeeze. Okay, fine. Do we go for that one or that one? I think that they look a little bit sort of boring. They look a little bit sort of standard. That one looks a little bit short and sort of, and I want it to be towering and impressive because we've dragged ourselves up to this status. That's quite good. I do like that one, but we had that one last time, I think, with Claude. That does look quite big. That looks nice and grand. That also looks good. I quite like this because it's got the double roof type thing. Two dynasties are now allies. The Schlender and Schmalberger dynasties are now allied. Do we need to care about that? Is that something we need to worry about? The Schmalbergers, do they like us? Where's the Book of Dynasties? Do they hate us as well? Hang on a minute. Hang on. Is it you? Oh, so that our two rivals, or we've got a third rival, but our two rivals are buddies. That's not good, is it? That's not very good news at all. Okay, fine. We'll have to deal with that later. Yeah, let's get this citizen house. It's kind of got a double pointy roof bit. It looks very big and fancy. Extravagance. I mean, it sort of works as a name. But no, let's call it something else. Oh my goodness me. Just as we are getting to the naming of our house, which we're going to call PieceOfCake Manor, because I like the sound of that, Gunter got the job. Gunter is now employed as an informer, which is brilliant news. Now, that does mean that Gunter has to actually pay attention to this stuff down here now. And by Gunter, I mean me. Because I think Gunter has jobs, doesn't he? He has stuff to do. He has to pass judgment on things. Okay, so PieceOfCake Manor for almost 6,000 money. Yes, please. Where shall we put it? Oh, we can live with all of the fancy people right here in the middle of a town. Oh, this is very good. We can live over here if we wanted to. A bit of a quieter life over here. I mean, it makes no difference where we live, really. We can't build it out in the village. We could build it over here in the new town. I feel like the old town is where it's at. I mean, we could build it here in the shadow of the cathedral, which would be very, very lovely. Maybe we should build it there. I kind of feel like we should build it here so it's on a street with all the other ones, because then it feels like you're more of a part of a community. Maybe on this corner. Maybe we could put our mansion there. I don't know. Yeah, let's build it here, look. Let's go just here. So PieceOfCake Manor. Go just there, please. Okay, right. That's quite a big expenditure. Oh, I've noticed we've built near the pub. Okay. Wonderful. That's quite good. Right, okay, so we'll get that built. PieceOfCake Manor can rise up out of the ground like all buildings do in this world. So that's sorted. Right, Gunter, yes, Gunter. No agreement was found amongst the electors, so the monarch decided... The monarch? Oh my goodness, the monarch decided that we should take the office of informer. Well, thank you, your highness. Carsten voted for Gunter. Lees voted for Gunter. Hang on, what? Who voted for me? Carsten and Lees. Who are they? Who are Carsten? Oh, there. So Lees and someone called Carsten. Oh, not someone important then. Oh, I thought it was someone important. Okay, never mind. So it was those two voted for me. I am now in. This is brilliant. So now I've got to make sure that I actually do my job. So I just need to keep an eye on that down there just to see if stuff happens. Oh, it pops up here, doesn't it? It's a little thing that pops up here, isn't it? That says that we need to do something. And a family member has leveled up. Oh, it's Battenberg. Oh, this is excellent news. Well, given that Battenberg is our heir, he's already got some quite good stats. I'm tempted to up your strength a little bit, because a little bit you're not very robust. You're not the strongest, but charisma is always useful as well. Charisma is always very useful. Right, how about then? What about ability to learn? That's intelligence, ability to learn. Gaining influence is charisma, but we're going to send you to school very soon, my lad. So maybe a point of... He's already very intelligent. He's very intelligent. I don't know if we need any more intelligence. Maybe we just put your strength up by one, just to make sure that if you become the one in charge, we then don't want any your heirs to be sort of weak and feeble. So yeah, we'll give you that point. Marvelous. Right, and now I think our house is done. So PieceOfCake Manor is complete. The dust is still settling. So yeah, we want to move in. We want to actually move in. So open the building menu. Can we actually set this as our place? there was a thing, wasn't there? Building activities, repair building. There you go. Change place of residence. Are the neighbours getting on your nerves, or do you just want to move to another district or even to another city? No, we want to go here. Let us move into the big time. So yes, we will do that, please. And here we go. So Sponge Piece of Cake is coming over, which is good. Now there is something I need to do as well with you, Battenberg. As the year 1410 rolls around, marvellous. We've got the spinning tops with them. However, I've not equipped the spinning top. And people have said that they need to have the spinning top equipped for them to do something. So I'm wondering how we do that with you. I'm not entirely sure how we equip things with you, because I thought it would come up here, but all you can do is apologise to the neighbours. Let's send you home. Let's get everybody home, actually. So Elisa, head home. Gunter, head home. And t'other one, little one, is home, I think. Okay, there we go. Marvellous. Right. Have we got somebody standing outside? Also, do you know what? Whilst we're here, let's hire a henchman. Let's get ourselves a henchman for 500 money, because we've got quite a lot. So we'll hire a henchman. Yes, please. Who are you? You're called Volker, and you're 15. Could we not have hired someone with a little bit more experience? Okay, fine. So Volker, the 15-year-old henchman, is here looking after our property, which is brilliant. Okay, so we've got you there. That's very nice. Add-ons, maybe we need to get some add-ons here. I think disease protection might be quite good for our own house. Building security might also be good. And fire protection. I think maybe if we're going to be in a house, a fancy house, let's try and keep it from, being set on fire to, or being broken into, or everybody getting ill. So there we go. That makes sense. So we've got our fancy house. We've got our fancy house in the fancy part of town, and it's got a guard. A 50-year-old guard called Volker. But you know what? It's better than no guard at all. Okay, so finally all of the piece of cakes are now back home. They're all back home at the same time, having a little look around their new house that's been built. They're fighting over who gets what bedroom or whatever, who gets in the loft, who gets the loft conversions and the en-suites and all that kind of stuff. So they're all in. Now, I did just notice, I'm fairly confident that we gave Battenberg a spinning top, like we've given Sponge a spinning top, but it's gone. So either Battenberg has lost the spinning top, I don't know, someone's taken it off him possibly. I'm not entirely sure. Or it got used up. I mean, do they use it up? Does it get used? I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, it's gone. It's gone. Battenberg definitely does not have one of those. So we might have to go and buy some of that stuff from the market. So what we'll do is, let's get Elisa to go and do that. You can go over there and do that, and we'll see if Gunter can go round and buy himself some clothes. So let's go and do that, shall we? So let's get Gunter selected first. Now we're quite near to... Oh, is that not the market? Oh, no. Where's the nearest market? Oh, over here. Really, really close. So we'll send Elisa over as well. And then what we'll do is, can we send... How little is the little one? How little are you, Sponge? You are... Oh, you're 5. Oh, you can go and do some stuff. You can go and do this. You can go and play, I think. Yes, because you're 5 years old. Marvellous. So you go and play. Battenberg, stay there because we're going to buy you some stuff. Right, so let's get the parents over to the market. There they are, both at the market, ready to buy some stuff. So let's have a look. What can we do with this then? So we want to get Gunter some fancy clothes, because Gunter is now going to start yelling about himself again. There's no fancy clothes available. This truly is a massive gap in the market. There's a huge gap in the market for some good tailor shops going on. There's some commoners' clothes, which I think, does he have them on anyway? He's got peasants' clothes. Okay, so that gives you a 2 reputation bonus. Yeah, because a commoner's clothes does not give you any reputation bonus. Citizen clothes would, which would be quite nice. And now, yeah, Elisa has on a free citizen's garb, which gives her a bonus when bargaining. I wonder if we should get her to do this bargaining. So, have you got anything for the children then? Let's have a look. What have we got? Luxury items? Is that what that comes up as? A luxury item, possibly? Okay, like, yeah, where are the spinning tops and things? Where's that kind of stuff? Would it count as this? Not a tool. Okay, right, hang on. It must be in here somewhere. Hang on, let me find it. Okay, weirdly enough, it comes under furniture. So you've got yourself a painting, a stone soldier, and a cupboard. Yeah, I'd say certainly a cupboard is furniture-y. A painting, is it furniture or is it a luxury item? A stone soldier, again, is it furniture? I suppose that could be. Spinning top I wouldn't say is furniture, and neither is a slate board. So the slate board, we could buy that for 336, and it gives our children a 3% ability to learn. And the spinning top is more expensive, but less effective. But, as always with these things, there's none available. There is nothing available. Oh my goodness me, we really are struggling here. We are struggling very much with buying anything that we would like. Okay, fine. Well, we'll have to wait then. We'll have to wait and see what happens. I don't know. Right, Gunter, do you know what? Yeah, you head back home. And you can go and start yelling about yourself when you get home. And then Elisa will just leave you at the market. And occasionally we'll just sort of check back and see what's happened. Production has been halted. Oh, hang on. Why? For why? Why has production been halted? Tell me why. It hasn't. Production is going at pace. Oh, is it because they ran out of a bit of wood? They ran out of whatever they need to make the oak planks. Oh, that's fine. They'll sort that out. Don't worry about that. That's all good. Okay, right. Go back to home. Let's send Gunter back out then. So Gunter, we have got to keep an eye. Aha, right, hang on a minute. Hang on, no, that's idle characters. Oh no, that's fine. It's an event that pops up for Gunter, isn't it? I thought, oh no, we've missed 3 events. We're going to get fired. Yeah, okay. Gunter, boast about your achievements. That's fine. And Elisa, is there anything at the market that we now want to purchase? No spinning tops, no slate boards. Is there any clothing? There is a woolen... right, hang on. Hang on a moment. There are a few items of clothing appearing. A patrician's garb. Plus 8% ability to gain influence. That could be very welcome indeed. Plus 1 intimidation. It's got armour. It's got resistance. I'd rather have... that's got the bargaining bonus. Which one gives us that? That's a reputation bonus. But we are gaining influence. That's what Gunter is doing. Do we put him in that? Does she buy that? We put it in the house, and then Gunter then goes and picks it up and puts it on. I think that's what we should do. I really want one of these. I'd love a garb of arrogance. It just sounds so utterly pretentious. I wonder if we can go to a clothing shop, if there is another one around. And there's a clothing shop just there. I wonder if it's not at the market. I wonder if there might be one actually in the shop itself. There very much is not. There is a linen sack, some leather armour, and some leather gloves. And that is it. So that's all there is. Okay, never mind. Right, back to the market we go. Yeah, let's get this. I noticed that Gunter has just done an amazing piece of yelling at people. He has got a massive stack full of influence there. That is very good. Okay, so yeah, let's get you this. I don't think we can get any of these. These are not available. We'll buy a patrician's garb. So we'll have one of those for 633. Thank you very much. Right, she can run back here. We'll send Gunter back home. So they can both meet at home. Gunter can do a quick change of his clothes. That's fine. So Elisa can now pop in. There we go. Right, Elisa. Oh, hang on. Hang on. The top has gone back. Why have they got rid of the spinning top? Is it because now they're too old, they don't need it or something? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. Also, how can we put something from... Where's her inventory? Oh, it's there. Right, go to Gunter. And now Gunter, go to here. We want you to wear this, Gunter, please. Can you pop that on, Gunter? Can you wear that? Is that how we tell you to wear it? Okay, right, hang on. Let's make Gunter change his clothes. So, yeah, we want you to... there. Right, put them on. Yeah, okay. It's not as flattering as I would have hoped. Okay, well, there you go, Gunter. It's fine. You can go around and do more shouting at people, but looking like this, which I don't know if it's the best visuals, but it's fine. And then your peasant clothes. If we go back into the house for a second, take your peasant clothes. Let's just put them in there for now. So we can give this to the children. So Battenberg. So yeah, can we equip that to you? No, I think it is equipped. Some people are saying, oh, it needs to be equipped. But look, I can't move it unless now he's too old. Yeah, we can't equip that. I don't know how it's supposed to work, but I don't know if we can equip it or not. I can't click and drag it, can't move it, I can't right-click it or anything. So I don't know how to equip it, if we can. He might be too old now or something. I'm not entirely sure. So, do you know what? We'll leave it in your possession. Because why not? You might as well have it. Sponges ring around just being all sorts of jolly and fine and having fun playing. So that's all good. I don't mind that. Although it is snowing, so maybe get your wellies on, Sponge, and put on a nice big coat or a cloak or something. I don't know. So yeah, we'll leave that with in your possession. We'll move that over so it's the first thing in the. Can we move that over so it's the first thing in the inventory? Or we can't move it from where it is. Oh, you can't do sort of inventory Tetris. Oh, that's a bit of a shame. I wanted to move things about. Okay, never mind. And now I think what we do is let's get Battenberg sent away to school. Oh, hang on. We can look in the building. There they are. Just in their building. I mean, okay. Okay, it's an all right house. I mean, these boxes here look a little bit kind of naff. What's that? A bag of grain or something? Candles there, fire risk. Okay, I don't know what you're doing there. But there you go. So this is what the inside of our house looks like. As Gunter just practices standing on one leg for some reason. Okay, Gunter, carry on. So that's what the inside of our house looks like. I was expecting something a tiny bit more tidy. I mean, I know it's the 1400s, but I thought maybe, the chairs seem to be a bit all over the place. And there's just, why would there just be a bag of grain in the corner? Put it in something. Put it in a cupboard or something. Put it inside something else. But okay, fine. So now let's... Oh, right. There's a separate screen for this now. Oh, crikey. There's a thing. Okay. Right. I've got to do this. Yeah, let's put you here. Let's go down the middle between the two. There we go. So the time ticks down. Right. This did not work like this the last time we played. This did not work like this. It was just a little slider thing. There wasn't a time on it or anything. So Barbara Roller has been convicted of whatever it was, and she got fined 39 money. Okay, that's fine. Right, Battenberg. Now let's send you away to school, because we've got enough money to do that as well. So send you to school for 5,000 money. Go to the Magdeburg school. Yes, please. Where is the Magdeburg school? Please show us the way. Where is it? Because I'm not entirely sure. So let's follow him. Let's see where he goes to school, because I couldn't see the school when I looked. Is that it? Oh, it's there. It's right near home. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, that's brilliant. Okay, yeah, they could visit. He could just pop by and visit. So winter 1411. Here's at school. Okay, right. So now we've got ourselves Elisa not doing anything and Gunter not doing anything. So let's just issue you some stuff. Get you to go out and do some things. Yeah, let's get... You're playing. You're at school. Gunter, yeah, you've got your boost now, so you go out and do that. And there's nothing else that we want to do, really. Do you want to do this? Do you want to go and read something out loud? Use your great privilege and read stories of heroes and faraway lands to entertain others. This will not only enhance your family's reputation among the listeners, but it will gain your family some influence. Oh, okay. Let's get Elisa to do that. Oh, that's for the children only. Okay, fine. We'll go and boast about our achievements then. We'll stick with what we know. And Sponge has leveled up. Yay! Okay. And again, Sponge will give you a point of strength, because I feel a strength of 1 is just not very good. So there you go, Sponge. So you've now got a strength of 2, which is very good. I was just going to have a very quick look at how we're doing. Production has been halted at PieceOfCake Crafts. Okay, why would that be the case? Why is that? They must have temporarily ran out or something. It's fine now again. Don't worry about it right now. So they're currently doing... They're doing the whole torches thing. That's absolutely fine. They're doing torches and stuff. That's all good. Do you want to give them any more add-ons? I don't think we do particularly. So, how is... Oh, hang on. Where's that? Who's leveled up? Someone over here. Oh, you. Oh, okay. A carpenter. Okay, right. So we want to give you dexterity or intelligence to get that production up. So you're on 85. Let's boost that up to... Hang on. Does that not mean level up? I thought somebody had leveled up. I thought it had a little level up sign. Oh, it's not the person stood outside. It's you. It is the transporter Franziska. Okay. So we want you to get bonus when bargaining. That's intelligence and charisma. So at the moment it's only 2. And it's still 2. But maybe if next time we put your charisma up, that might go up to 3. Okay, we'll give that a go next time. We'll see if that makes a difference. You've bought yourself a cart. Okay. Again, I would like to be told about these purchases you're making. And also be careful with it, please. Careful, are you insured? A good opportunity for far trade. long-distance trade reports. Rumour has it that the Thieves Guild in Braunschweig, maybe, has cleared out the warehouse of a rich patrician. They want to sell the stolen black market goods. No, no, no. I'm not interested in any nefarious stuff like that. That's all troublemaking. That's just going to get us in hot water at some point later on, isn't it? No, we're going to be nice. We're going to be good. We're going to play it as good as we can. We're not going to be selling stolen goods. That's quite fortunate for this person here called Walter. Due to a lack of applicants, the monarch has appointed Walter to the office of mayor. Okay. I feel like that's quite fortunate for you, new mayor of Magdeburg, in that, he just went, hey, did anyone apply? No one really, just some bloke called Walter. So I'll give him the job then, he'll be fine. But okay, there we go. There is an applicant for the council informer. Can we do that? We need to be a citizen. Can we apply? Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, can we apply for that? 85 influence. Yeah, we've got loads of it. We've got loads of influence. So the moment we're with this level of council informer, I assume that's a higher level, is it? Yes, because we're just an informer. Whereas that's a council informer, so that's a bit better. So we're up against the current incumbent, Cecily Nully. Is that the current person? Yes. So we're against the person who's in the job now, and then there's us. And when do we find out? Applications open next election, 14/12. At 7:41 in the morning, which seems like an odd time to do that sort of thing. But okay, that's fine. Can we do any of this other stuff here? Because we've got quite a bit of money. we've got an okay amount of cash. We can't become a free citizen yet. However, we could go down the route of tailoring. We could start thinking about doing that. 2,900 to get that unlocked. But we could go down here to woodworking 2 and upgrade our existing facility. So we could upgrade the... Oh, crikeys, hello. Time is running out. Okay, you've been pickpocketing and the anticipated punishment is a fine of 38 monies. Okay, that's fine. I love the way that we just sat there looking miserable. Okay, and we'll put your fine up to about, I think, there. Let's leave it there. Now, I don't know how much monetarily that is. I'm going to hope it's about 38-ish. It seems to be pretty much bang in line with everyone else. 46? Oh, we were quite harsh to that person. Okay, fine. There we go. So, we could... Production has been halted at PieceOfCake Manor. What? We're not making anything at PieceOfCake Manor. What do you mean? Why has production been halted? Oh, that's been halted. Can we not go out and play a bit more? Okay. I don't know what happened there. Okay, fine. Something weird happened. I don't know what it was, but it's all sorted. So, yes, we were looking at getting either upgrading our existing facility over here. So upgrade the carpenter shop to a whatever the next one is. What was it? A turnery, was it? Something like that? A turnery, which sounds to me a bit made up, but a turnery, I'm sure it's a real thing. So a turnery which can make slightly more exciting things like battle axes and oakwood rings. Not quite as exciting. Hand carts. Can make our own carts and things. Or do we go down the route of this here and get ourselves a new tailor? When do we get another business there? We've got business there. This does not give us a business. Does patrician give us a business? Yes. So we've got one business. Yeah, let's get this. We'll get ourselves woodworking 2 for 2,900 money. Okay, marvellous. Then we will upgrade this existing building. So now we can upgrade this for, that's not that much, 1,640. Okay, so get that upgraded. Oh, it's got a big bit of scaffolding at the back. So yeah, we'll see what this looks like when it's done. And then we'll have to rejig all of the different storage rules again, because they're going to be producing different things, so we might need different materials and all that kind of stuff. But first things first, let's get it upgraded. And there it is, it's upgraded. It looks remarkably similar to the previous building. I was expecting a big bit on the side, like a great big bit where we go and do some more work or something, but no, that doesn't seem to be the case at all. That does not seem to be the case. Okay, never mind. Right, so let's pop inside. So now we can make more exciting things. So we're going to need to have a little rejig of all of our settings because, look, we can make things like battle axes and stuff now, which means we do need iron. I mean, we do make iron at the other place. I mean, can we go and grab iron from there? You're adhering to the storage rules. Okay, storage rules. what are we now going to do? So what are we keeping in the front store? At the moment, we're just selling combs. We do have 2 more front store slots. Okay, so storage rules. Yes, battle axes, because they sound profitable and useful for chopping at people. So yeah, a bit of iron, plank, and a hilt. Now the hilt might be prohibitively expensive. The hand carts are, oh my goodness, they are wonderfully, wonderfully monetary. Look at that. 981 people would buy it for. Wow. Okay, that's good. Maybe we'll put some hand carts in the front and leather weapon hilts. No, that's, ooh, a bit of that. What's that? An oak plank and some swamp root, which we could get, sells for quite a lot of money. The battle axe seems more complicated to make than the rings. The combs seem to be selling pretty well. And we're good at making combs. We're absolutely brilliant at making combs. Maybe we go down hand carts and rings. Maybe that's what we go for now. So let's have a look. So don't keep any battle axes in the front store, thank you. We'll keep 5 of those in the front store. We will keep, so fittings. We don't need to procure fittings, I don't think. Do we need fittings for anything? I don't think we need fittings for anything right now. So no, that must be later on. And that's for a crossbow. Oh, okay. We're quite a way off making a crossbow. Currently, we've got a comb. So yes, we don't need fittings, so we can get rid of that. Hand cards, keep in the front store. I mean, it's going to be a very big front store. We'll keep 5 of those. Let's sell those at a 102% profit. Horses, procure minimum storage 20 horses. I don't think we need 20 horses right now. It'd be nice to see what we can and can't make. Like jewels. In fact, oh, hang on. Procure. Turn that off. Turn off jewels. Nails, I don't know if we need. Oakwood rings. There we go. Put, I don't know, 10 of those in the front store. Sell those at 102%. So don't sell planks. Definitely do not sell the planks. We need the planks. So Oakwood rings. Yes. Front store. Then we're putting hand carts into the front store. And then we're putting combs into the front store. We're not making battle axes. Combs are doing okay. It's stuff like this, sort of procure. I don't know if you want to procure a crude weapon hilt, but I can't see. I want to be able to see what I'm able to make and not make, and then look at the storage rules accordingly. But I'm not entirely sure. But okay, I think that looks okay. Wool. I mean, have we got a load of wool? Yes, we have. But I think we use wool to make the walking sticks. Yeah, because it's going to have a nice soft sort of handly bit. So yeah, I think that's fine. Let's have a look and see what they actually do. So what are they now going to make? Although time is running out for the end of the day, isn't it? So they're not making combs. Somebody's going to try and make a hand cart, are they? I just saw the little hand cart appear there. So we're selling combs. Oh, now look. The transporter has got a massive pile of stuff. They've got nails. They've got wood. They've got all sorts. They've got leather to make weapon hilts and all that kind of stuff. Yes, this is excellent. Right, what are you doing? Frames. Are you making a load of frames so you can make a hand cart? Okay, right, hang on. Can we move time on? Can we see what's happening? So is anyone going to make a hand cart? Okay, I've moved time on, so it's just gone into the spring of 1412. And I was just making sure that when the day does start, when the workers turn up, they're going to start making some exciting things. Somebody came into the store very, very, very late on. I don't know, 12:30 at night or something, and bought 5 combs. They just bought combs. That was it, just 5 combs. That was what we had in the front store. That is very unexpected. However, it does make me think, if somebody's going to buy 5 combs all at once, maybe we should put that up a bit and say, okay, 10 combs. Let's put 10 combs in the front store, because for all I know, they could have bought 10 of them and we didn't have 10. So they might be now going around thinking, oh no, I mean, my hair's nearly perfect, but I didn't have the right amount of combs. So hopefully, maybe now, I mean, we're not working on combs right now, but at some point we can stock up more combs in there and people can come and buy them and then really enjoy the combs. I mean, buying 5 combs at once seems a little bit silly, but okay. Right, I just want to get this cart built. I want to see this hand cart completed, because that to me sounds very, very good. That's going to be one of our big sort of ticket items. Let's just check actually how much it costs to make. So it requires wooden frames, nails and oak planks. So yeah, so 4 wooden frames, which are, we're making them ourselves, aren't we? So, I don't know, but let's say they're, I don't know, 80 or something. 5 lots of nails, 25. So let's push that to about 100. And then 5 oak planks. So what's that? Sort of 70 or something-ish? 75 maybe? So that's, yeah, 75. Push that up to 100. So about, don't know, 200 to make. And we sell it for 976 maybe. I think it is nearly done. It takes a heck of a long time to make one of those carts. But it is in the front store for 986 monies. And I notice we are making another one. So another hand cart is going to go into the front store. And I think they did add on a bit to the side of the shop. But I think it was this side. So I was tilted at this angle, thinking that it was going to expand this way. I think that got added on, didn't it? Or was that always on in this shop? I'm not entirely sure that was always there. So I think maybe that's what they've added on. Okay, so that's good. Right, and the final thing we're going to do, let's just pop over. Where's the castle? I can't miss the castle. It's massive and castle-y. Let's go over here. Just see what's happening at our lovely herb hut. It's very sort of peaceful over here. Out of the hustle and bustle of the city. Okay, we've got a heck of a lot of resources. We've got far too many resources. Okay, right. Tea time. Let's adjust this ever so slightly. Just maybe down to 5 per go. 5 per trip. Let's do that. So say, look, it's not really working. Let's buy slightly less. See if we can actually use them. Because soon we are just going to be awash with stuff. Oh, yes. All right. Just do the thing. Yeah, we've got quite a lot of lavender. Quite a lot of blackberries. Got quite a lot of water. Mixed herbs is looking okay. So now final check. Let's just see how profitable things were last year. Let's look at that. Cup of Tea House made us 594 monies. Do you know what? I'll take that. Piece of Cake Crafts, 3,315. And the Woodry actually made a bit of a loss, but we did spend quite a bit on upgrades. We spent actually 1,640 on upgrades, so that probably would have made quite a bit of money had we not decided to actually upgrade it. But of course, that's when we turned it into the fancy thing that it is now. It's not a carpenter shop anymore. It's whatever the next one is up. So yeah, really, that would have made quite a tidy profit indeed, because purchases were not very much, and we made loads of money. Yeah, PieceOfCake Crafts looking very good. Cup of Tea House, yeah, a little bit disappointing. Tiny bit disappointing, if I'm honest. And yeah, it's completely tanking, isn't it? The tea house really is not doing its thing. It's because there's quite a lot of tea in the front there. I mean, we're selling it for 102. Do we drop that down? Drop it for just to 100. So sell it for what it's worth. That might encourage people to come in. Have we got ourselves the customer satisfaction thing? Yes, we have. Okay, fine. Well, I thought that's what we could have gone for, but no, we've already got that anyway. Okay, right, never mind. And do you know what? With that, I think what we'll do is we will leave it for now. So we've actually done quite a lot of stuff. We've done a lot of stuff. He's got a job. Gunter's got a proper job. So he's actually earning an honest living now. And we've got ourselves a fancy house over in the big city. We've got a henchman just stood outside. Volker, he's 2 years older than he was when he started. He dreamt of seeing the world, but instead he's just seeing this front door all day, every day, all the time. I'm sorry, Volker, you chose this job. So you've got a fancy house, we've got a henchman, we've got ourselves a new sort of upgraded business over there. The herb hut still needs a little bit of work. Maybe next time I will switch it onto the automated approach just to see if that makes any difference. And yeah, we'll keep playing, but we've got ourselves quite a bit of money, a nice big chunk of money, quite a bit of influence. At some point, we're going to upgrade to free citizen, and then maybe we start going down the tailoring route, because that sounds like a lot of fun too. But I think we can do all that stuff next time, because we shall finish up for now. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, then please do leave a like. That would be very, very splendid indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here in the Guild 3. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. These people are eating the tables. They're just devouring the tables. They're so hungry. There's no atmosphere at all. Were you sat in the car park? Are you sure you came to the right place? Mein Knien stan in Brand. If you want to order meatballs made of snails, you need to be really certain about this.